What is up, YouTube? Evan Almighty bringing you guys a new video from MaddenAllStars.com, and today we're bringing the next part to what I think is the most underrated and least one of the I just never hear about this playbook, and so we're gonna go in more depth. If you missed the last video, I will link that in the description. This is the first breakdown of this playbook. This is going to be the second. And then we got a comment asking about how to run out of this playbook, and so we're going to cover a little bit of the run and one of the weirdest run plays that I think, just the weirdest play art and the weirdest just run play in Madden 20 in this year. But before we get started, make sure to leave a thumbs up on this video. Let's see how many likes we can get. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't for daily tip videos. Hit that notification bell, that way you do not miss a beat. And make sure, last but not least, to go to MaddenAllStars.com. We're going to be having a New Year's sale over there, so do not miss it. MaddenAllStars.com, get all the best content. But let's get started. So, also last but not least, if you guys have suggestions on videos that you would like, please leave them down below, because we do try to make videos on any suggestions or what you guys want to see, any tip videos in particular. So again, we are going to be in the Arizona Cardinals playbook. Went over this, like I said, in the last video, and I mentioned that there's a lot out of this playbook and I couldn't fit it all into one video, so that's why we are breaking it down again in this video. On the play we're going to be running out of, or the formation we're going to be running out of, is going to be in the shotgun, and it's going to be the open flex formation. So as far as players that we can put in, right here you can put a tight end, you can put a tackle if you want to, a fullback. It's really up to you. If you want some better blocking, you can try putting a tackle in, but that's just personal preference. Other than that, we kind of just keep the same personnel out there. The plays I'm going to go over that I have my audible set to are the halfback dive, the RPO read Y flat, the halfback toss, and the double post. And again, this is out of the Arizona Cardinals playbook, out of the shotgun open flex. So I'm just going to come out in the halfback dive, come out in a random defense. So halfback dive, pretty self-explanatory. I'll run it as is, stock. Okay, there we go. If you know, it's always good just to mix in runs. I mentioned this in one of my last videos. Just, you know, you always got to mix in runs. Don't be too predictable. But what I like about the dive in this is you can motion over this guy right here if you want. Now he is going to actually see. You can see the play art. He's going to come to the inside, but it just gives different look. And actually, a lot of times I've noticed that he will get inside and he'll seal a block for you. And he'll open up a lane. So that's another option. Let's see, you can bring him over here and he's going to come to the inside if you'd rather have that and have the outside kind of sealed. But there's different things you can do, different things you can motion, and if you mix in pass plays where you're motioning out this guy right here, I mean, you can set yourself up for success. So next play we're going to go over is the halfback toss, and this play right here is, as you see the play art there, it's just a very unique formation, a very unique play, and you'll see you know, some of these play arts, they look really good, but this actually performs really as good as it looks, in my opinion. You can seal the outside. If you got speed, like right there, if you have speed, you can definitely seal the outside. What I like about this play that's different than a lot of tosses is you really do seal the outside. So a lot of times I've noticed with a lot of pitch plays, the corner or the DB on the outside will get in a lot. The way the blocking is with your two tackles, blocking to the right, and your tight end coming and blocking as well, a lot of times you're going to seal the outside, and you're always going to give yourself a fantastic chance to get outside, bounce to the outside, and set up, you know, for a really big play. So again, I'll run it one more time. Like I said, it's a phenomenal run play. Please check it out. I promise you will love it. And right there, would have made the read to go the inside. We won't end on that note with this play. We'll run one more. So here we go. Like I said, you see, you just get to the outside, even though right there we only got a couple yards. I'll show you in the instant replay when I'm talking about how you really do seal that edge. Oops, did not mean to do that. Instant replay. All right, here we go. So as you see, so our right tackle seals that guy. Our guard pulls to the right, takes on that blocker, and then our tight end fills in. He'll either go to the outside, he'll basically pick up a blocker. He'll pick one up, and we have one extra there. But like I said, still setting yourself up in a really good spot. Next, I'll go over the RPO, and then we're going to go over a really good pass play, and you can do a lot out of this pass play. The RPO is decent. I'm not a big RPO guy. It's really up to you what you like to do. So if you want kind of an outside zone run, you can just run it as is, and then the RPO basically is the RPO. You're going to have your tight end running just sort of flat route, and then you have your slant. So boom. I mean, it's really up to you. It's really preference, but I want to go over it because it is, you know, it can be a decent play just depending on your play style. But what is a really good play is double post. So you see it's got really good play art, and it also is a good play. So with this play, what I like about it is, so on the left side of the screen, I'll break that down. I'll go over in a bit, but you can really do whatever you want with that route. Right here, since it looks like they're pressing, I might send them on a streak, open up the field, hopefully I can beat them deep. But the main things we're looking at is on the right side of the screen. So your circle route kind of opens up the field, brings those safeties deep. Your R1 route is a good route across the middle of the field, kind of like a crossing route. Your tight end is on sort of wheel route out of the backfield, and then you have your running back. So the running back, I like to put on a either a swing route like that, or just anything that's going to put him where he needs to be, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. If you have I can't think of the superstar ability, but if you can audible right here out of the backfield with your running back and put him on a flat route, that's even better. That's perfect. You know, you can do all these different routes. But anyways, flat route. So what we do here is Hogan, our slot receiver there, and our tight end are going to bring the whole defense up, and that's going to leave our running back open. But, you know, you can also make reads across the middle of the field as well. So right there, it's man coverage. So our running back got picked up, but versus zone is where you're really going to notice a big difference. And versus man coverage is fine. I've said in previous videos, man coverage is pretty easy to beat. You can beat it with drag streaks, so that's why you can take your scare receiver and put him on a drag if need be, or anything like that. So hopefully they'll be in zone. So here we go. So when they're in zone, it's going to open up the field and kind of give your running back a chance to get open. And if their user is going to be over there, then you can take your wide receiver on the left side of the field and kind of do what you need to do. But we'll show you that real quick. Boom, he's off to the sidelines, and like I said, kind of the defense is all distracted by the other routes, and he'll get open pretty consistently. So here's something that I like to do as well. So this is something that I've been doing, and I don't know why I never did this before, but I guess it's because it's not the prettiest thing to do. But whenever my opponent comes out and I see that the corner is kind of sagged off like that and playing a little far off my receiver, that's just an easy way to get a quick couple yards. Boom, bullet pass, possession catch to the sideline. That's just something that I want to go over, and I've mentioned in one of my videos that it's something that can be automatic, and you can do it on both sides as well. I mean, it's really up to you. That side, the cornerback has a little bit extra time, but really, if you have identifier also on your quarterback, like I have that on Andrew Luck on my MUT team, and you're able to see who they're on, so they're not even able to jump it like pre-snap and be on that guy and try to, you know, get you deep. And if they do, you can still put them on a streak. But again, this play, I'm not going to go over all the reads. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. I just want to go over that your running back's going to be there, but you also can hit, you know, the tight end right there for an easy touchdown. You can also hit the crossing route across the middle. Those routes are always good depending on what your opponent is in. Here we go. Basically, those are a couple concepts. So right here, that's something that I would do. I'd take my square receiver, put him on that little out route towards the sideline, put my running back into the flat, and make the read. So right there, first man coverage. We beat him deep with my tight end. Hopefully you can get lucky and get him matched up on a linebacker, because if that's the case and you do have an athletic tight end, you're able to beat the defense deep for a big gain. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, make sure to smash that like button, and last but not least, do not miss our New Year's sale, and go to manallstars.com for even more content. Until next time, Evan Almighty signing out.